Alright, hello my friends, and welcome back to another video here on Rebel Trading. So if you're looking for a good 5-minute scalping strategy, you've come to the right place because I'm going to be featuring a new strategy I found here on YouTube. The strategy seems to work quite good on indices, Forex, stocks, everything. Also, stick around to the very end of the video because I'm going to be showing back testing results to see just how profitable this strategy is. We're going to go to indicators. The very first indicator we're going to use is the open close cross alert by R6. I'm going to click on this one right here. Second indicator that we're going to be using is the EMA. So we're just going to make changes to the settings on the EMA. I like to change the visibility a little bit. I'm going to go over here to inputs and we're going to change the length to 200. So we're going to be using a 200 EMA for confirmation so that we can see where the price is trending at. So this is how your chart should look like. Also, if you guys are liking the video so far, I'd greatly appreciate it if you smash the like button. It's really helping me grow here on YouTube. Also, we got our free Telegram trading channel out. I've included a link in the comment section down below. It's free to join in, so you got nothing to lose by checking it out. All right, so what we're going to be looking for is where the price action is trailing. So if we can see the price action is below the 200 EMA, we're only going to be looking for short positions. Whereas if the price action is trailing above the 200 EMA, we're going to be looking for longs. We also want to see an angle in the 200 EMA. So if you can see if it's consolidating, this is going to increase the risk associated with the trade. It's probably best to just avoid them and wait for a better trade to show up. So as you can see right here, we do have the price action. We do have a red sell signal appearing, but the candle is not completely closed below the 200 EMA, so we're going to avoid that. The same rules apply. We can see that the price action is actually below the 200 EMA, so we're going to avoid this long. But you can see right here, we did have a candle, a full bar close below the 200 EMA. We can also see a red sell signal appearing, so we can take a first short position. We're going to wait for the close of the candle, and then we're going to set the stop loss a few points above the most recent swing high position. If you find that it's a little bit too close, you can wait for the previous candle to give yourself a little bit of breathing room. As for the take profit, I sell my positions between the 1 to the 1.5 risk reward ratio. If you intend to hold on to the trade any bit longer than this, you want to move your stop loss down to prevent the trade from losing. But as you can see, we have our first profitable short position, and almost immediately after that, we have another sell signal appearing. So you can see the price action is below the 200 EMA. We had a full body candle close, and you can see a red sell alert appearing. So we're going to take our next short right here. Set the stop loss a few points above the most recent swing high. And you can see with another 1.5 risk reward ratio, we hit another profitable trade. Again, something to watch out for. You want to wait for a full candle to close either above or below the 200 EMA. You also want to make sure that there's at least some curvature in the EMA. So you can see right here, it's starting to curve down a little bit. This is going to be good for our short positions because this indicates that there's a downtrend. You also want to avoid the long wicks on the doji candles. This means that price is highly volatile and this is going to increase the risk with your trade. Always apply proper risk management for each trade that you make, especially with the scalping strategy because you can very quickly blow your account. Right, so we're going to be doing our long positions right here. We can see the price action is closing above the 200 EMA. It did wick down a little bit, but we can see a red buy signal appearing, so we can take our long position. And with the 1.5 risk reward ratio, we hit our profit target. Following that trade, we did see another candle closing. I would probably avoid this trade just due to the fact of the space between the stop loss and the open target. It is way too high. So we're just going to sit and wait for the next trade to appear. So we can see another long position opening right here. This might be a higher risk trade considering that it did wick down to the EMA and the angle of the EMA is not as high as I would like. So this is going to be a high risk trade. So you can see with the 1.5 risk reward ratio, you actually would not have hit the profit target. This is why I recommend taking profit on the way up between the 1 to the 1.5 risk reward ratio. Typically, when I use this strategy, I move my stop loss up after hitting the first profit target so that I can avoid any unnecessary losses. So now I'm going to pull out my backtesting software, stick around and see just how profitable this trading strategy is. Right, so now the backtesting results for this strategy. I was quite amazed when I found that the win rate for this strategy is over 82%. Keep in mind a handful of these trades were 1-to-1 risk reward ratios, but you can also see the P&L for this strategy is over 64%. Something that really contributed nicely to this strategy was the fact that most of the wins were consecutive. So this helped compound the growth of the account with only 2 consecutive losses. So having seen this, you can see that this strategy is definitely profitable. You want to keep in mind that there are a few complications with this strategy. The first one being you always want to avoid news. So you can see these huge candle breaks, at least for the price in Tesla. So if you like today's strategy, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would smash the like button down below. Go ahead and check out the Telegram channel. Like I said, it's free to join in, so you got nothing to lose by checking it out. Trade smart, trade good, and I'll see you guys in the next video.